Hello my friends, you are welcome to this tutorial. We are going to discuss a very important topic today, which is event. In Scratch, event tells the computer when to do something. It's just like in your school where they ring the bell and you know that you have to go out of your class either for break or you have to go home, possibly they've closed. So in Scratch too, there are different events that may take place, and those events may be accompanied with instructions. What do I mean? For example, in Scratch, you have keyboard events. That means that when the key is pressed, something should take place. So it depends on the user or the coder, which is you. You can tell the computer that when so key is pressed, then the game should restart, or when so key is pressed, the sprite should move. So those are events. The key pressed is event. It could also be that when the green flag is clicked, then the game will start, right? So those are events. So the Scratch program will pay attention to that event as you have defined it. So whenever those events takes place, then those instructions attached to that event will be carried out, right? So now let's see practical way of doing this. If you look at our screen, we have events there as a block category. So I will click on that event. Under it, you have when flag click, when space key pressed, when the sprite clicks, and others. But we're going to look at few. We'll start with when flag click. So now what does this mean? Let's drag it to our script area. So this flag click means that when the game is start, that is just what it means. So when the game is start, then what should take place? So now this is what you should understand. Let's say this is our sprite. I want a situation when the game start, or when we click, when this green flag is clicked, then the sprite should move, right? So I've attached the instruction what should happen. Now take note, when green flag clicked is an event, then the instruction attached to it is what? Move 10 steps. So when I click on it, it moves. Now I can also click on the event here, that's the green flag here. So instead of here, if I click on it, you see that it still moves. Both of them function, they do the same thing here, right? But they are different, which I will explain, so pay attention. So now let's say forever, let's make it move continuously. So we'll bring that control, under control we have forever, right? So we'll put it here. Then remember bounce, so that it will continue to move. So let's add that bounce, if on edge, bounce block. So now if I click here, it will start and it start moving. So it's bouncing, so that's why it keep on returning whenever it hits the edge. So if I should stop the game here, remember I clicked this one and it worked. If I click this one, it will still work. So they both serve the same purpose, right? Fine. So then what I want you to understand here is that there's difference between this flag here and this other one here, and this is the difference. If I should bring another event like that same when flag click, and this time I want a message like hello, let's say hello, but this time let's make it like 5 seconds, right, before it disappear. So now look at it. If you look at these two scripts or these two blocks, we have when flag click and when flag click here. Now this is what I want to show you. I will stop this, then click on just this one, when flag click. We see that it moves, but do you see anything like hello? No, there's no hello. So let's stop it again and click on this second one. We see that, did it move? No, but it showed hello. So the point here is that when you click on these ones individually, they only carry out the instructions that are attached to them, right? So this one doesn't execute what is in here, and this one doesn't execute or carry the instructions that is here. No, they mind their own instruction, they mind their business. So but in a case where you want two of them to work the same time, right? Like this one I click, it said hello, it doesn't move. This one I clicked, it moved. Sorry, let that hello disappear first. Okay, let's say stop. This one I clicked, it moved, but it doesn't show hello. So let's stop. Now I want both scripts to work the same time, so I have to click on this one. So this one controls both, so that's why you keep on saying hello, right? So that is it. So this green flag here controls all the green flags. So if you have 5 to 10 green flags on this script area, by the time you click on the green flag here, the instructions automatically under those green flag will be carried out. Do you understand that part? Yeah. Then also one application of green flag that I also want you to take note is that a green flag can restart your game and place your items or your characters or your sprite in their original position where they are before you started the game. Now practically, if you are playing a game, your typical game on your phone, when you start the game, your sprite or your characters used to be in a position. So when you start playing the game, the characters and the sprite, they move from that position to other places, right? So but if, for example, you failed at a point and you want to restart the game, so what happens? You discover that all the characters will go back to their initial position before you started the game. So let's assume this is our game, this one that is moving is our game, right? So now we want a situation whereby anytime we stop and we click start again, this sprite will start from this point. It must start from this point. So that's what we want to achieve. So what I'll do, I'll come to event, come to when flag click. Either I'll do it here. Okay, let me just do it first. When flag click, they come to motion. They look for that our go to position, which is this. Fine. So let's make sure this position value is what we have here. So let's see the position of this sprite, -199. We have -119 here. Then the y-axis -140. We have the same thing here. So there's no need changing it. If they are not the same, you can change it. So there's no need changing it. So now it means that whenever this green flag is clicked, which can be clicked only when we are restarting our game or starting our game, right? So whenever it is click, this sprite will come to this direction, this position. So that's what it means. So now let's just click and the sprite keep moving and it's moving, and maybe we'll stop the game here when the sprite is here and want to restart it now. So as we restart it, we want the sprite to start from here, right? So by the time we click on this green flag, you see that the sprite starts from here before moving up. So let's slow the motion down so that we'll see it better. So now let me click stop and then click start again. So you see the start from here, this position. So that's one application or two applications of the green button. So you can use it to restart your project. And when you are starting your project, you can also use it to set the position of some items, restore them to their initial position before the game started.